Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rykon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And, well, with something of a little difference. I'm doing a little bit of experimentation here, thinking, let's try some face cam, see if it works out. I'm not sure where on the screen I'm going to put it yet, but we'll see. It's not exactly in the right position as well for my eyeline as well, but it's going to do for today. But this is the first Cataclysm of 2016. I've been really wanting to get back into this, and as you might be able to hear, background music's a little bit different. This is in-game background music. It's more music that's been added in by Chezo and his sound pack. It's meant to all be royalty-free, so let's hope there are no copyright claims on this video. But there are a few things I need to mention before we start. I was recording some Cataclysm over the Christmas period. However, unfortunately, Shadowplay, which is what I use to record all these videos, decided for some reason to record my second screen. So we had about 3 episodes of Cataclysm that was just Audacity and me talking. So that was an unfortunate error on my behalf. I should have checked right at the start, but with the nature of Cataclysm, we unfortunately can't go back. We can't reload to an earlier state. I know I do back up my saves, but I usually back them up when it comes to doing big upgrades. So unfortunately, we're a little bit further ahead than what you would have seen. But the good thing is that the majority of what happened was Noah's recovery period, while she was in her slings. Yeah. So you could see that during that time we were fighting off a few hordes that were coming to the home while Noah was still trying to heal up her arms. Now her arms are healed. There are a few other things that have happened during that time, and I will try and go over them in the next video. In this video. And I'm going to try and figure out exactly where I am in the world and what I was doing when I finished, because it has been a while since I've last played. And without having the other episodes as kind of a guideline for where we finished off, I might be a little bit lost when we start, but we're going to jump on in, and you'll probably also notice another change as well. I don't know if we're going to stick with it yet or not, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to load into Avon Heights with good old Noah Hedges. We're going to have a few errors, and that's okay. We're just going to hit spacebar, go past them. I think there's only just the one. I did do a little test just earlier to see if everything was still working okay. And here we are. Yeah, things look pretty different. So I'm trying out the isometric mode that Chezo has been working on with a number of other developers as well. And in my opinion, it's looking fantastic. From the screenshots, from what I've seen so far, it's looking great. Now, it will be a little bit of a mind bend when it comes to using the controls, because we are on an angle, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to figure it out and get it going. And there'll be something else that you notice immediately, is that we have a firefighter zombie right next to us. Well, let's just let that reset there. There we go. Yeah, so we have a firefighter zombie right next to us. He's not an enemy. I went ahead, finally, after Noah was all nice and rested, I went and made a zombie slave. So this guy here, I've also named him Steve. So we have Zombie Steve, and he's kind of our pack horse. I've been storing some gear on here. We can see that we've mounted a backpack on him, and he's ready to store gear. So we pretty much did him a shown to him. We made him so that he couldn't do any damage to us at all, and he follows us around. I've still got to play around with the system a bit, see how it works exactly, but as of yet, it seems to be working okay. Now, I do need to check a few things here. Let's see. Alright. Just going to quickly jump off screen for a second. There we go. And we'll jump straight back on in. Alright, well, everything should still work the same in terms of our zoom and everything else, if I can double check. Yep. And so we can see that this is our little house down here, and so it will look a lot different to us. Yeah, so I think we're going to try and stay in this kind of, maybe this kind of range for now. We're just going to jump onto the map. I'm just going to see if I've been to any other locations. I don't think I have. I think everything that you guys have seen we're kind of up to date with. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember if we have covered this town in the one of the previous episodes. No, we have, of course, because that's where the mine was, and that's where we ran into all kinds of trouble. And you can see, looking around Noah's home here, there is still all kinds of trouble around here too. So we definitely haven't got off lightly. Noah is still doing her best to survive. She's getting there. She's getting there. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my head around the controls a little bit here. We seem to be able to move down just fine. It will be a little bit of a mind bend to try and get used to some of the squares and where they are. So like, okay, I'm kind of getting it now. I'm kind of getting there. Okay, we'll see how we go. So, as we can see, this is our little house here. We can actually see our bike, and it's kind of got some depth to it. I mean, it doesn't look like much of a motorcycle, but it's there. And we are seeing a corrosive zombie at the moment down to the south. We're going to try and ignore him for now. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, we did see the house getting destroyed. At least I believe so. But yeah, the house has really taken a beating. We have a new hole in the wall, which is where we kind of got thrown by a zombie Hulk. Again, I'm not 100% sure how much you guys have seen, so I might be going over things more than once, and apologize if I do. But yeah, we'll just see how we go. Alright. This is definitely taking some getting used to, being back in here. I'm carrying an M2 for some reason, and honestly I don't remember using that, so I think we're going to go and we're going to drop that off, and I'm hopefully dropping it off in the right space. Yes I am. Yeah, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. I'm going to come on over to my bike here and just see what I've got inside. Okay. A lot of explosives. So a lot of things that I probably just need to transfer out more than anything. Zombie Steve still seems to just be kind of wandering around up the top here. We do have the ability to attach a rope to him so we can tie him onto stuff, which we might have to do. So let's see, what do you want to do with your zombie slave? We can push him, we can rename him, we can place items into a bag, we can tie him to something, or we can tear out a pheromone ball. And I'm wondering if the pheromone ball attracts other zombies. Or, I wonder if it's like, kind of like putting the guts on you in The Walking Dead. Because he has the pheromone ball, they won't attack him. Maybe if we had a pheromone ball, they wouldn't attack us. Maybe. I'm not quite willing to, I think we've actually just tied him to the ground there. Yeah, so you can see he's not wandering around at all. So if we come back over to him, we'll just untie him. Let's see. Nope, that's swapping places with him. Right, there we go. Alright, let's see, untie. Yeah, so we just tied him to the ground. Okay, yeah, he's moving around. He's doing his thing. I don't know how good at following us he will be, but yeah, we'll see. But I think for the time being, we're just going to do a little bit of inventory management. Oh, yes. There was another thing that happened in between this little break. We added some bionics. Not many. Let's have a look. Alright, yes. So, we've got 2 bionics. Optical dampers. I actually don't remember that at all. So we can actually turn them on and off. These are our, the lenses that we had from before. I wonder, do they use power at all? Oh, oh wow, it's like full-on shutters, so we can actually use it like a blindfold. Interesting. I'm guessing that comes with the anti-glare compensators for some reason. But yeah, so the main one that we added was an ethanol burner. So we can see up the top here now we have power, and power is what we use to use active bionics, like the ones that closes over. But I don't actually think that uses any power, so bad example. We did try to install another bionic, and I think it could have been a leukocyte breeder, which was essentially, it makes your white blood cells breed much faster, so it makes you more immune to all kinds of diseases. But unfortunately we botched the installation, but very luckily we kind of got away without any problems. Yeah, so we got lucky there, because you can really mess it up. You can get some very, very bad problems sometimes, and I think we definitely got off lucky. So let's have a look. We're going to open up this. We're going to have a look at our vehicle. So it's interesting because the controls, they work a little bit differently to how this is here. So this is straight up from nowhere, but for me to be actually able to use it, I'm having to hit 7 instead of 8, which would be directly up. So it's going to take a little bit for me to get used to the control scheme. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to keep the 22 ammunition in there for now. We are going to take all of these explosives though. The circular saw, I don't know if we need. I'm actually, no, we're going to leave all of our tools on there because they're going to be really handy. The main thing that we are going to be doing at the moment is trying to cut down that wood still. It's definitely still in my mind. I'm probably actually just going to take some of these MREs, and we are going to heat them up properly. We are actually going to use them properly. We'll take 2 vegetarian ones, and we'll leave it at that, and then we're just going to go back and start dropping pretty much everything else on the ground. We'll let it save. We'll keep the canteen in there as well for now. Actually, you know what? We'll take the canteen, we'll fill it with water, we'll go from there. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of water management first. Okay, there, that's the one I'm after. Okay, so we're going to fill the canteen. Great, and let's fill our canteen on us as well. We're going to get these things inside before I do anything else though. Okay, good. Let's move all. And slowly get in there. Yeah, I figured I would give this a test, see what it's like, and see if I like it at all. At the moment, it is taking a little bit to get used to the control scheme, but I guess it's just like learning any system, really. I could get used to it in time. And I kind of like the look of it as well. It does give a little bit more to the game, and I mean, it's still in its early stages as well, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, we are inside now. We are very close to getting all this stuff inside. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. It is, like I said, a little bit of a mind bend. Okay, so we want to go from there to here, and we want to just grab our drinks for now. That'll do. And you know what, let's just take these straight down. Okay. Nope, I just moved everything out of the... Did I? I'm confused again now. Okay, so we want to grab everything from up there, and we want to move it down. Yes, that's correct. Okay, alright. All of those going in there for now. And how are we doing on our weight? We'll just pick these up for now. It's just going to be easier. Actually, no, we can't because we are over encumbered. Oh dear. I tell you, this is, it's taken some getting used to. And I could have played around with this off camera, but there's a chance that something terrible could have happened, and yeah, if that does happen, I want to make sure that we get it on camera. So we're just going to chuck all that in there for now, and we've just got this waste. We're just going to leave it on the ground for now. We will tidy up in time. Okay, cannot close the floor. There we go, because we were actually in the door at that stage. Okay, so I could try driving this vehicle. Could be a big mistake. We'll see. But something that I do need to check is where the heck is my Nodachi? Now I've placed it somewhere between episodes, and I'm not 100% sure where. Ah, okay, here it is. So I was transferring things for now. That must have been what I was doing. Yeah, so we've been doing a really decent amount of reading, so a lot of Noah's skills would have changed since you last seen as well. When I was, when she was resting up, healing, getting all better, I did a lot of reading, so, because I mean she couldn't really go anywhere, couldn't really do much, so there was a lot of reading going on. So I think for now, we are just going to come into here and drop all those books back down there. Okay, because that's where the majority of the weight is going to be coming from. Great. Okay, so we're looking better. Now we just need to have a look at the rest of our weight here. So yeah, so all that water there, we don't need to have that, so we're going to put that away. I'm more looking at the volume than the weight actually, but it just kind of really seems to be that and the burnt out bionic, so we'll drop that burnt out bionic down. I think that could actually be the one that we tried to install on ourselves, possibly. Okay, let's see. Burnt out bionic. There we go. Great. I'm slowly getting used to the control scheme now. Alright. Oh, hello. Alright, one thing that's quite interesting now is Noah is actually a bit of a badass with her fists. She's killed quite a few zombies with her bare hands because she uses brawling. So if we come over here, we can see that she's got brawling now. So she learned a decent amount about boxing and wrestling. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes into play in combat, because those zombie technicians were using magnets, or the magnetic CBM, to suck our weapons out of our hands. So anything that's metal, could be a gun, could be like our Nodachi, can be very bad. So let's get out of there. He's blown now, and let's go grab that before we forget. Alright, Nodachi, get back into our arms, and let's wield it. Perfect. It takes a very long time to wield your Nodachi. Okay, so there's probably been a lot of changes since I've been playing last as well. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to chuck our canteen of water. Actually, no, we're not. I lie. We are very thirsty now, but we are going to come back inside. We're actually going to boil that water, because we've been very unsafe as of late with that. So we do have a mess kit in the fridge somewhere, so we should be able to use that. So if we come into and then we go across to food, we are going to go to clean water, and we pretty much want to... okay. Where do we want to go into? First of all, let's... Okay, they're both full of water, so that's a... We could just fill the gallon jug up with water, and then fill from that. I think that's going to be a good idea. So we're going to come into here, we're going to go batch. And we're going to do all the water we can. So let's go to clean water again. Hit B for batch, and we're going to make 4 clean water. And we're going to put it all into that gallon jug. Great, so let's see how we stand. We've got 1 water left in our canteen at the moment, so we'll just pour that out for the time being. Unload, and just unload it on the ground. Okay, at least I thought I did that. C. Capital U for unload. Okay, there we go. So now that should be free of water. Now we do actually have the water on us as well, so we should be able to use that. Not sure why we haven't been able to. Let's see. We can't make clean water anymore. Interesting. Very weird. Because we do have the water in there still. Unless it's... No. It's definitely not clean water. But we're going to fill it up for now. Because we have been fine so far. And let's have a drink of some. Get ourselves nice and slaked. And we're going to go drop. And chuck that big one in there. Okay, so we are going to go try and chop down some trees. So we started on the motorcycle. Now this is going to be really interesting. It's actually not so bad. It's not so much of a mindfuck. God, there's so many of them around. Bastards. I'm actually kind of happy that it's getting towards night because it's going to give us a better chance to get some of this done. Okay, let's just stop here for now. The trees look pretty cool, eh? It's not bad. Okay, let's see. We are going to need a few items from in here. So let's grab our wood axe and the wood saw, like so. And, if I remember correctly, we should be able to hit I, or chop down tree. And it takes some time. Right direction. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty deafening. Okay, let's jump back over here. And chop that into planks. It's going to take an hour, so it's going to get us at 10 o'clock. You know what, let's just quickly eat some granola, because we've got some left. It's so good, that granola. Okay. I don't know about the music as well. It's an interesting addition. Yeah. Lots of difference. Lots of changes. Alright. This is going to take an hour. Crawling zombie. And it actually looks really cool as well. Stop. No, we'll only stop if it's actually approaching us. So I don't think it's actually seen us, so we're just going to keep on going. The corrosive zombie will be able to see from a decent way away. Okay, great, so we got some planks out of that. While we are feeling tired, we're going to do one more lot. So we're going to come back into here, and we're going to hit S, chopping into planks. And I actually can't remember, no, that crawling zombie is getting really close. He's now approaching, so yes, we will stop. Okay, we will let him approach us. If he's going to? No? Okay. We'll, let's just go fight him. Oh wow, even the critical was like 3D. Let's grab the cash card, and let's go and butcher him. Okay. Jump back to where we were. And we should be able to continue from where we were. Fingers crossed. Great. Okay. So that has got us some more planks as well. So, if we have a look here. Yeah, we've got a lot of planks again. Probably more than we can actually carry with us. So, we're just going to separate all of them really quickly. Get them all into one pile. Just holding down enter to do it's just the easiest way. And we grab some splintered wood, so let's chuck some back. Great. Okay, so we've got a lot of 2x4s. We've got over 100 there. So we'll start trying to move them. No? Okay. Let's see. There you go. I actually just want to get rid of the splintered wood first. And we're going to try and move across as much as we can. Which, Actually, we can probably get... Oh, it's nearly all of it. Very, very close to. How many did we get in the end? 95. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent amount. Now, I'm probably going to be okay with leaving our bike out here for the evening, and just coming back for it in the morning and trying to ride out to... Ah, oh, great. I should have been zoomed out a little bit. Now, he hasn't seen us yet, but he probably will hear us. And he's kind of right outside of our house as well, the bastard. So we're going to sneak along here for now. I really like the look of the corrosive zombies. So we can check on him. We can see if he can see us. No, so neither of them can actually see us because we don't have a hostile marker. So we might actually just try and let them go for now. And just sneak back in here. Ooh, like so. And there's no point in closing our bedroom door anymore because, yeah, they're just all... There's a giant hole in the wall. So we're going to jump into the bed. And we're going to see if we can get some sleep. And we are sleeping. Looks like we've got through the majority of the night as well without being eaten. And it's actually sunny outside. And, oh, are we going to wake up soon? Man, how tired were we? Jeez. Okay, we slept until 10:30, so, yeah, a decent while. Let's have one of those MREs for now. Now, we do have food in the fridge, but just for simplicity's sake. So let's grab one of them. We're going to disassemble it. Yes. Okay. Now, let's have a look. Let's grab the heat pack as well. We'll be able to heat that up. Okay, heat pack, there you are. Let's activate it. We're going to use it on that. Let's make it nice and hot for us. Our vegetarian course. There, and we're full. And we'll also drink until we're slaked as well. Alright. We'll take the cheese spread with us, and the gummy vitamin. Everything else we can leave for now. All things that we can sort out at a later date. Okay, so let's see what we got waiting for us. So Steve is still rocking on out there. Oh, she's sorry. No, he's not Steve. I thought he was Steve. We can see, actually, over here. His name is Walter. So I called him Walter because of another zombie game that I have played in the past on the channel. Project Zomboid. So anyone that did see the Zomboid series will recognize the Walter reference. Yeah, but he doesn't seem to be following us too much. That's okay. We'll just let him continue being a zombie slave. We do have some that are coming straight for us, though, so we might have to do something about that. We'll just zoom back on in, and we'll start moving. Okay, so you are just a regular zombie, I think. Because we do have... This is the updated... no, you're a tough zombie, okay. All zombies that we can kind of handle, so we will get a little bit of warm-up in. So that should be, if I'm correct... Yeah, that was the right place. Alright. The smoker zombie is going to be a pain in the ass. Wow, we did 119 damage. Holy crap. So we're gonna jump into the smoke. Kill him as quick as possible and then get out of that smoke. Great. Okay, there will be other zombies coming for us. Like that son of a bitch. Yes, we will stop butchering. So he just got our legs. We are going to start going straight for him. Damn it. Okay, get out of the acid. Should be moving that way, yes. Okay. Holy shit. Those corrosive zombies. They're a real pain in the ass. Well, what I think the other side of it as well is that it is taking us a while to swing our Nodachi, and so we are standing in that acid for all of those turns. But yeah, we can see our speed's pretty low at the moment because we're in a lot of pain as well. So I am going to try and butcher these though. Otherwise, I know they will be a pain in the ass at a later date. But we will get out of here before these... okay. It's getting annoying. I really don't like corrosive zombies. Let's not lose our legs. We've just lost our arms before. God damn. And you can see it does damage to our gear as well, which is a real pain in the ass. Okay, so let's eat some aspirin and let's jump on the bike. So it should, actually just looking at the mini-map I can see it, so that's actually really helpful. We got a feral predator now as well. Northwest. Perfect. Okay, don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me. Nope. Engine starts up. Okay, so we're gonna really give it some gas to get away from that. Okay. And we are on the road. Ah, man. Well, traveling on the bike in this is interesting. And, it really does change your perspective when it comes to driving, but, I know, like, I don't want to jump ahead of myself here, but driving actually almost feels easier. Swimmer zombies are interesting. And it seems we still have just as many hordes as we did before. Yeah, so my goal for today's episode now, at least, is to get the wood that we have up to... Where is our farm? There. Okay, great. So we can probably turn off up here before we get to the office tower. Because the office tower will have a number of Zeds as well. Okay, let's keep on cruising past. Watching out for the minefield, of course. Alright. Being a lone wasp. Okay, let's not go through that. It does appear that they might have a small zombie problem. And that rain is still quite loud. Definitely sits, well, it cuts through a lot more than the other sound effects. Okay, we can really slow down now. I don't know why I'm going so fast. Okay. Oh, okay, just stop right there, Noah. Actually, let's actually stop before we do that. And there isn't a huge amount of zombies here, which is good. Nothing we can't handle. It actually looks like there's a shotgun down there as well. Barbed wire fence, and yeah, there's definitely a shotgun. Sorry if I'm shouting, it's just the rain is very, very loud. Alright. Let's take care of it. Ah, we still feel remorse. I'm surprised, because after a while, you stop feeling anything for taking care of the zombie children. I'm surprised that Noah is still experiencing that guilt. Those we can take down very, very easy. The feral hunter and the rest, see if they are paying any attention to us. No. So they're all down there. They're not that interested. The corrosive zombie, I just hate them. I hate them so much. Okay. Alright, we can see the folks in here. And those are our planks from before. How many did we drop here before? Let's have a look. 69, so we aren't quite there yet. But we might just be able to chop down some trees nearby. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it. Okay. Let's get moving. Almost there. Great. Okay. Okay. I think just having it here is fine, but we'll have it all in one piece just for simplicity's sake. And then we can also see exactly how much we have. So we've got 164, so we're close, but no cigar just yet. We are going to need 200, but I think we are going to need to try and take care of some of the undead around here as well. I'm not sure about the isometric mode just yet. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to record anymore. I usually do at least 1 or 2 of these in a row. I'm just going to leave this one for now, and I'll wait until I hear your feedback on it. If you guys like it, we'll try and give it a little bit more of a go, or if it's an absolute no, we'll just go back to the regular view for now, and maybe wait until it's a little bit further along in its development. But thank you all for joining me. It's been great to get back into this saddle with Noah, and, well, we didn't do too bad. All things considered, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Yeah, just some of the things that have happened off camera, we have had some very close calls. Even after the old arms breaking down, we had some more recovery time that we needed after getting slammed through a wall by Zombie Hulk and all kinds of bad things. But it's good to be back. It's good to have Noah back. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Raikon. You've all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.